Welcome back, guys. And with just a little setup change, might as well turn this into my permanent setup because honestly, because I have 5 subscribers right now, but still, just to get you on the lore of why I changed my entire setup is basically because this is my parents' room and it's the only room with air conditioner. And in my room I'll actually share my room with one of my brothers, and that is why most of the time he is in there, and it's kind of hard for me to record video with him in the background. So without disrespecting the guys and his privacy, let's just get into it. Now, just to let you know, today has been one of the most fucked up days of my entire life. Why I am saying that is because, see, I will give you the proof. So basically, this is not the first take that I'm recording in. This is around the fourth one. Okay. The first take, I recorded for 20 minutes and a call came in between and it shut off at exactly 2 minutes 30 seconds. Okay. First fucked upness. Second, my Wi-Fi has some issues and my parents are not here. And I have exams 4 days later and I don't have recharge in my phone because I have a Wi-Fi. Okay. Third, that again, I recorded the video, but I recorded the video through a normal camera and didn't use the pro camera mode that my camera app has. Okay. And because of that, I cannot upload that video because it's in a messed up quality. So again, one more take wasted. And I'm not talking about take wasted, I'm talking about my time wasted because I've been recording for past 2 hours and not a single video, even though I've recorded 2 videos, not a single video is worth uploading because all of them are messed up. And not just that, I'm suffering from a fever and my body is aching all over because I had an intense leg workout yesterday. And not only that, I mean, I just don't know what to say anymore because it's just been fucked up. And the last time I ate, right now is 1 p.m. in the afternoon, and the last time I ate was yesterday at 4 p.m. at dinner. 4 p.m. And I'm fucking hungry, and I've already talked for 2 hours, and I don't even have the energy left. But still, we are going to go on with it, and I've initially actually changed the topic that I've talked in my 2 previous takes before, because I just think that topic needs a little bit of energy in me that I don't really have right now. So we will talk about something else. Now, as I always mention, this is a fucked up process to choose a topic because I always do it when I'm recording the video. So let's just make the topic... it's going to be related to something that I'm going to upload later because it's what I was recording previously, but as I just said, those 2 takes got fucked up really bad. So it's the thing that I will talk about in, I guess, the next video that I'm going to upload. So this one is going to be kind of a prequel to it. You can just think about it, something related to it. Let's just talk about humanity. Okay, my opinions to it, because I'm a human, so let's talk about ourselves. And it's going to be way more criticizing than any other videos that I've ever made, because regardless of whether you see this as a quote or just as a cringy line, but I hate humans, including myself. And I hate human as this whole species. I know I was always argue stuff, there are good people, there are bad people, but I just hate humans because even no matter how good we are, in a way, at some point we are actually fucking up the nature at some point. And I also agree to that because I'm one of these, because right now I'm sitting under an air conditioner because, as you know, fans fucked, if you have ever recorded an audio, fans fucked up the audio's background noise. So, and just to let you know, this is the only room where air conditioner. I don't sleep in air conditioner. I don't live in an air conditioner. I live in the other room there where I study, I live and spend my entire day. Just for the recording, for the first time I've came down in this room because of the circumstances. but this just feels more comfortable sitting in the position that I always love to sit in, and not having those obstacles, and also having this thing on for a little while so that I don't mess up my voice and everything, and don't get tired in all of this sweaty environment when my fan is off, because I hate the feeling of just taking a bath and then getting sweaty all over. Now I will be doing a 3-4 checks just to see that if there is not another call going on and my recording has stopped, so please don't mind that. Well, that got first check 1, so check 1 complete. Now coming back to our video, so we will talk about humanity. But what about humanity? Okay, what are we really going to talk about? So first I want to share some of my opinions that are going to be like bullet points in humanity, and this is something I've thought since I was a kid. And let me just tell you this, as every one of you must be, but as a kid, I've always been, and I will agree to it right now, and I've always been a very coward guy. Not just talking about insecurity, it's the fucking fact, and I accept it, and I don't mind it. Okay, by coward I mean that I don't really get into fights. I don't really. If I see a snake, I will just sit there and watch him until he leaves, but not go mess with him no matter what. And my mother does that. My mother will try to catch the snakes in a bucket and just get him out of my house, but I will not do that. And I'm very cowardly guy. But my child version was a very kind guy, and by cowardly I will tell you, and please don't just take this as I hate myself insecurity thing. I will tell you my worst behaviors, and not show you exactly, but mention my worst behaviors. So I'm a very annoying guy, okay, and I pout like a little girl or boy, whatever you want to call it, but I am a kind of a chill guy, okay, and I'm also a very jealous guy. So if there are 7 sins, I will probably be the sin of greed and the sin of envy, because these two are like the most dominant thing that I have. Not the ego stuff or the wrath or the pride stuff. No, I don't really think I have that much. I will run away from a fight if that shapes my life. It's pretty much thing that I will do. Now, coming back to the topic. See, the thing about humanity is, I know most of the people will say, oh yeah, I also hate humans because humans do this and this, but my hate is genuinely deep. And every time I think of one reason why humanity is good, I can get 1,000 reasons why it's bad. Okay, and that one reason will never dominate those 1,000 reasons. Now, see, I will first start with definitely our whole evolution thing, okay? Now, in the entire evolution of humanity, the more we evolved, actually the more damage we caused to the environment. Okay, the more we evolved, the more we, let's just talk about this normally, okay? First, I just wanted to divide this video into subtopics or something, but let's not go overboard. I don't want to make this a lecture. It's just a conversation between me and me sharing my own feelings and perspective about humanity. So let's just let's just talk about the core principle that why I believe that humanity is bad. So first, being that humanity is what I believe is the only species that caused its own extinction. Okay, that caused other species extinction. Okay, and second, humanity is the only thing that what I think is, maybe we are not cannibals, maybe, but we have definitely killed more of our kind than anyone has ever did. Okay. Third, even though we are the smartest being of the earth, we have never used that smartness in such a way that might benefit us as a whole. Okay, and we are maybe smart, but that smartness also comes with the risk of literally killing our own kind, committing crime, creating religions and everything. Now, I'm not an atheist guy, so I will definitely not, but I definitely have my own points on that too. So we will start with, why do I believe that humanity is so much fucked up? Okay, we will start with talking about how humanity created religions. Okay, now I respect none other. I will not tell you that I respect all religions. No, if you ask me, no matter how much you hate this video, but if you ask me, okay, some religions is what I believe is the religion is created by a man. Okay, even if God exists, you have never seen him, right? Not being as I believe in God. Okay, and of course I was born a Hindu and I am from Hinduism, so it's natural that from the childhood I have been told to believe in God. That occurs in the Hindu mythology, right? But I will trespass this thing, and let's just talk about it. I do believe, I mean, no matter how offensive you get on this thing, but I do believe it. I mean, there's this whole hijab thing. I don't know what the religious preferences of that is, but I do think it's kind of a messed up thing if that stops your girls to take education and to get out in public and then marrying your own siblings, and this is fucked up. Same goes for Christianity. Now I know most major of the people watching this video, if there is anyone from outside of the India, then most of you must be Christians. Now don't take this seriously. It's just an opinion. You can comment down and you can follow your talk about your thoughts on this, but it's just what I am saying. Okay, now just hear me. This is Christianity. Christianity has this whole thing that Christians will do everything in their power to make other people Christian too. Okay, they are the one who believe in that you can change your religion, you can change your gods. Okay, and not just that. Okay, every and Hinduism has this whole thing. Hinduism also has a lot of flaws, superstitions and stuff like that. Okay, well, we will not go deep into that. We will just go deep into the thing that, you see, if God exists, okay, if God exists, and I do believe he exists, and I do think that if we don't believe that God exists, that we will lose this whole idea of hope that we have, that there is someone beyond us, and then when we have nothing, we kind of just he becomes a source of hope for us. Okay, so it's a good thing to have faith. And every religion has its own flaws, and what I believe is, see, this is my perspective on religion. I do believe that God is, but what I believe religion is, this is my perspective. Okay, let me just do the check too before I move to important discussions. Okay, now talking about what I believe religion is. So I believe religion is a way, was a way, is a way, and will be a way for us to, at least not will be a way, but it was definitely a way for our ancestors to, pass down the knowledge to our successors, their successors to us. Okay, how? So let's just say, I will take the example of Hinduism. Okay, most of our, holy books and stuff, or whatever we heard about religions, is always a good thing, right? Or always about doing good and stuff like that. Okay, so just think about it. Like I will be taking example of Hinduism. Please don't mind that, because I don't have knowledge of other religions that much. Okay, though I have read Bible many times. Okay, and so see, we will start with Hinduism. Okay, so Hinduism, there is this whole thing. Okay, there's the thing that, okay, let's just talk about, okay, and if you don't know about it, you can just search it down. Okay, so there are three major gods, okay, in Hinduism. One is a god of destruction, one is a god of observation, and then one is a god of, okay, holy shit, I forgot about that, I guess. But one gives, one destroys, and one observes. In the Hinduism, the observer has been given to, actually the destroyer is Shiv, Lord Shiv, and we will talk about him. Okay, let's just don't go further into that. So the family of Shiv, or Shivji, okay, Lord Shiv. So I will not talk Shiva because we call him Shiv. Okay, so Lord Shiv has this whole family, and his we will talk about the pets he have that they use as rights. Okay, so Lord Shiv has a bull. Okay, and a bull, yeah, a bull or an ox or whatever you want to say. Okay, and then Ma Parvati, Mother Parvati or Goddess Parvati has a tiger and sometimes a lion too. She has many alternative avatars, but let's just talk about the tiger in general. Okay, then they have two sons. Okay, one is Kartikeya and one is Lord Ganesha. Now Kartikeya being has a ride of now I might be forgetting a lot of things, but I do think he has a ride of what do you call it? I guess he has a ride of a peacock, right? Yeah, he has a ride of peacock, and Ganesha has a ride of a rat. Okay, now here's the thing. Now naturally in nature, all of these four creatures eat each other, right? For example, let's just talk about the peacock, or it's either peacock or it's eagle, right? Okay, but let's just go with both. Even if it's one of them, it doesn't matter. Just think about this. Okay, Lord Ganesha's is eaten by Kartikeya. Okay, Lord Ganesha's is eaten by Kartikeya, which is his big brother. Okay, and Kartikeya is basically a peacock, and a peacock or an eagle would eat any rats, right? It would eat it. So there is this, and then Lord Shiv, which is their father, have a snake on his neck, and wears tiger's skin, and has a snake on his neck. Okay, so that snake is also eaten by a peacock, and his ride is an ox or a bull, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and that is what eats what is eaten by their mother, Ganesha's and Lord Kartikeya's mother, Shiv's wife, goddess Parvati, and she has this lion, tiger, whatever you want to call it, that eats the bull or ox. Now you see, all of these things kind of because in Hinduism, women's in Nari in Sanskrit, women are considered as she is considered at a more higher level than any gods. Okay, and she is called the creator of everything and the creator of gods too. Okay, so just think about just in the fact that the Ma Parvati, which is considered the mother of the whole world. Okay, so it kind of shows you the food chain, because it goes through. So the shortest is Lord Ganesha. Okay, and he has a rat, while Kartikeya has a peacock or eagle, whatever you want to call it, but a bird which will eat the rat. So it just goes like that. Then his father, who is an ox, okay, and then his mother, who has a tiger or lion, but considering all of that, still they all live together as a family. Okay, so in a way, every one of these things has some sort of moral and plus some sort of knowledge in it. Knowledge of Ayurvedas, knowledge of many other things, and it has it. Now it's been proven. Now I will not go deep into that because I have not much knowledge about it, nor do I have a proof that this is what was the original invention. So many inventions were taken from Rig Veda, and many knowledge of economics was and there are 4 Vedas, basically 4 very legendary books that have like 4 category kind of knowledge, and many things are many researchers believe that many scientists have said that they have took the original knowledge from original reference or original inspiration from those books. for their inventions. I don't have any proof of it. I'm just saying what I've heard. Okay. But yeah, they are still very knowledgeable books. So I just think that originally it was created, religion was created to pass down knowledge. Okay, it was check 3. I'm sorry. Okay. So it was created to pass down knowledge. Now I don't know about other religions, okay, and I will not go deep into it, but no religions in his own book will say weird things about or say wrong things, right? They all always teach you that evil things are bad, no, don't do it, you will go to hell, or whatever hell is considered in other religions, while Buddhism and every other religions say that don't fight and stuff. But in a way they all teach you right things, okay, but it all gets fucked up when you realize that if it was meant to transfer on this, then there were never these fucked up rules that man must have included it just to make it more flexible for himself. For example, I would not go deep into it, and this is the thing. Now we fight over religions, but we never actually do what is written in them, okay. In Hinduism books, okay, it's considered, as I just said, women are considered way higher than men, and women are considered the foundation of the universe itself, okay. But in reality, India is one of the highest, India has had one of the highest rape cases in the entire world. So yeah, this is the thing. This is what humanity does. Okay, this is what humanity is. Our ancestors were also humans, and they also did their part of shitty things. Okay, but even if they created knowledge for the sake of us, it has become one of the major tools for wars and stuff. I mean, you can see Germany, you can see World War II. Why did it happen? It was because of two types of Christians. Even Christianity got divided into two parts. Okay, so this is the thing. This Hinduism got divided into many parts. Everyone has their own theory. Everyone has their own things, and this is the most fucked up thing. We have man. Even if religion was even if God exists, or even if anything, man has just interfered with the originality of that thing so many times that it has become a fucked up thing for a man to rule. Okay, for him, his own flexibility, a man must have done God knows whatever to those books, and God, because see, when a hero is writing the book, the villain is always bad, right? When a villain is writing the book, the hero is always bad. That is the main thing. When the books were written about the king, no one would dare to write wrong about them, because they know they will get their heads severed off. So if a book is written by the king himself, which we read and we think about it, oh, the king was so great, why would he not call himself great? Why would he be honest about it? It's a pretty simple thing, right? So the first aspect was definitely religion. Now the second aspect of being is destroying nature, definitely. So by nature, what I mean is, we'll first talk about how much humanity has fucked up the world. Okay, humans, as I mentioned in the first video, humans are maybe the only animals that have literally made other species go extinct for their own greediness. Okay, we are the only things that don't eat for survival. We eat because we want to, and we will eat anything. Okay, and humans are the only things that have evolution so much that we have just gotten so far away from nature that we have to take rest from our phone just to watch phone again. Okay, so humanity has gotten so far, we have destroyed nature more than anything would ever do. I mean, ices passed, so many ages passed in this earth, and we are the only ones who have caused the ozone layer to depletion. We have melted the glaciers. We have fucked up. We have burned down forests. We have cut down forests. We have de-sheltered. We have took our homes away from so many animals. We have killed them. We have killed them for decorations, just to make skin from their leather, and we have hunted them just for the sake of hunting, because it's enjoyable, and it's not even though we are so evolutionized, we have reached such a peak of evolution, then why do still bullfighting exist in the name of tradition? Why are sacrifices being made in the name of tradition? Children were literally sacrificed in the name of gods, and yeah, this is what the fucked up. If religion was meant as a way for us to have knowledge, then this must be a job of us humans. And of course you can blame men, because I do believe that patriarchy has fucked everything up too. And I'm not taking I'm not a feminist, okay? I'm not going to take the support of females, because I do think in modern world men and female both are in the same ways responsible for the thing, right? Patriarchy is maybe not over yet, but women are and men are in the modern society, both are equally responsible for their crimes, okay? This is the thing. This is how much we have fucked up. We have destroyed nature to such a core that in the corona, when the humans were we saw with the skies were so clear, we were seeing mountains from cities, that mountains were states far away. We were seeing mountains that in our entire life we were never seen. We were seeing stars and galaxies in the night sky that we have never ever seen before. We were spending time with our family, even though we were together. We are sitting in a room, everyone has their own phones, and we are not even talking to themselves, okay? I'm sorry for being so much emotional, but it's something so fucked up that no matter how much I talk about it, it will still make sense somehow. You can just think about the deepness of this entire subject, okay? And how much fucked up this actually is. I mean, we have caused the extinction of other animals. I mean, how many animals were killed? Killed until their extinction, just because we thought that they were useless, or we just think that hunting is very good or hunting is fun. We are the only animals who don't eat to survive. We actually survive just to eat. We eat what we see. This is the thing, okay? I don't want to shift this to veganism or stuff like that, but just think about it. If a lion's belly is full, and no matter how many deers are going in front of him, he will not chase one of, and he will not kill one. Why? Because he knows that it will be wasted, because he will not eat something more than what he has to, right? This is what nature does, okay? And what human does is that we will eat 10 chickens if just because we like it, and we know that it will make us fat, and it will actually lead to our death, while we will still do it. This is the fucked upness of being human, right? We fucked up this planet, and now we are thinking of abandoning it by finding another planet to live. This is the first thought that we will ever come to. We have created satellites for our use, okay? I appreciate that, but now the whole satellite debris, the satellite that have turned fucked up, that have gotten messed up around the earth, okay, and they might just fall time to time, and God knows what will happen, okay? That is how fucked up we are. We have killed for money. We created this whole money thing, okay? We have killed more for these materialistic things than anyone has ever does. I mean, regardless of whatever. And the worst thing about it is that humans, after doing all of these things, still think that they are superior than all the animal being in the world. They think of themselves as some kind of god and have this whole superiority complex. And I see this in comments on Instagram, okay, saying that they must think we are the gods, we are god, all the animals are and are here to are born. God created all the animals for us to eat, and this is literally one of the comments that I saw. And this is how fucked upness, the superiority complex that human has. And I'm sorry this video might have gotten long, and I'm sorry, but this was the pure emotion, and there is a lot of things I didn't talk about, but I will make this video in hundreds of parts if possible, but this much is, I guess, good for today's first part of this video. So sayonara, and of course definitely share your thoughts on this. I know I may have gotten overboard with many things, but you are free to comment down your own opinions. And something exciting is coming on tomorrow, which will show you not the second part of this, but the videos that somehow I fucked up this today, and I will definitely upload them tomorrow. Not tomorrow, the next time that a new videos comes in, and I will try my best to increase the frequency of the videos that I post. Now, sayonara, have a great day.